Fires from the wing. And there are the Kings with another bucket. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Sacramento?
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
Here's Harper. After the basket by Charlotte. Oh, a
two-handed
power slam.
Slams it down with two hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Kings. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Here's Harper. And he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Gets the 3 to fall.
That's a guy you need to defend, especially from range.
Pass to Dunn. Going inside. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And Sacramento making a change here. And it's Sacramento's ball. They're on a 15-5 run. To the middle. Here's Stockton. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. They pinned that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo. Sacramento shooting their first free throw of the evening.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year, but not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it. I think they need to get back to the physicality inside. They're not creating as many second chance opportunities this quarter.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now.
You know, there's been some improvement in his free throw shooting this year. His percentage has taken a little jump compared to last season.
No good on the free throw. And Grant, for everything else he's accomplished, Giannis hasn't quite mastered the three-point shot.
And you know, he hasn't had to, B.A. You want him inside, hitting on those high percentages, shutting down the lane defensively, and, of course, controlling the boards.
Now here's Thompson. He's scoreless. Here's Queen. 6 to shoot. That one is off. Hornets trail by 9. Here's Flagg. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in.
Yeah, a gifted passer. Antetokounmpo has won multiple MVPs for his all-around game.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Got to give them credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scale.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Sacramento on top, up 5. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one.
Yeah.
Hornets trail by 5.
Never.
Here's Red. To the wing, right side. Hits the trifecta.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, That's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Pass to Queen. And he dunks it down.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved. It is. I mean,
Damn,
no
he got a
reason to
quick
back
ass
off and
shot.
Give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
And the second free throw is good. The Kings lead by 3. Pass to Harper. To the paint. Here's Stockton. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. He's 0 for 1 at the line, missing on his first trip. He's off on the first. And he sinks the second. They are so close to taking the lead.
This is one of those games where momentum is key.
Pass to Newell. Here's Bailey. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Now we're in for Sacramento. Where? Done.
Here's Harper. He has 6. Pulls it from 20. And it's flagged with a rebound.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Here's Bailey.
That was bullshit.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Dunn attacking. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans, going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant.
A jaw-dropper emoji is what I look like right now. Incredible.
And so here's Sacramento after Charlotte's three-pointer on the other end. And here's Bailey for 3. Sacramento grabs the miss. They've led by as much as 10.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the board.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Here's Harper. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron.
I play defense.
Harper's
Like you and
got 8
John.
points.
He's a big reason why they're on top. I imagine they'll keep feeding him. I would.
To the inside. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
He's used to sharing the love. Exceptional timing on that pass.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
There's a minute 59 left in the third quarter. The steal. Pass to Bailey. For the tie. Nails it from 3. Bailey's gotten his second bucket on the night.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Here's Harper. Give him 8 points now. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And we've got 1:18 left in the third. Pass to Bailey. Just 5 on the clock. Charlotte needs to get off a shot. Red. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Here's Harper. The layup misses.
Well, he certainly hit some turbulence here, trying to get it cranked back up.
Rebound by Sacramento. And Sacramento calls their first time out of the game. seconds left in the third. To the right side. Back to Koulibaly. Sacramento passing it around. Here's Dunn. The layup off target.
Hey, even guys at his skill level will miss those from time to time. But it doesn't happen often.
Antetokounmpo for three. Here's Stockton to end the drought. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
It's a tie game in Charlotte. And right after
That was
this,
a great
we'll
pass.
see the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Now to Sumu. Koulibaly on the wing. Lets the three fly.
Kings foul. Queen. First personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, the Kings.
Number 0.
To take the lead. And it's good on the lay-in.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Thompson with a screen. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Thompson's gotten his first points in this one.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage, never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
He's got to be mad at himself. You won't get a better look than that.
From 11 feet away, here's Stockton. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two.
Yeah, doing exactly what he had to do right there to make sure he wasn't going to get flushed on or Instagram.
The first free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Antetokounmpo looking it over. There's the three. Yes, sir! Giannis showing the range.
Well, you know, even when he makes them, the defense doesn't mind seeing Giannis shooting three.
Pass to Stockton. The Sumu for three. Knocks down the triple. And the Kings lead by two.
That's how you up the ante.
7-5.
Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Fires the three. It's cleared away by Thompson. And so Thompson will bring it up for Sacramento. They've led by as much as 10. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, no, it just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Substitution on the board.
And Sacramento making a change here. Banks it home. Big shot.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Hornets trail by 4. On it. Oh, hey, how about
Big
that?
time right there. Big time. For Giannis, his length and instincts on defense make him a feared shot blocker.
Here's Harper. From 9 feet away, count it. And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. Looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Charles Lee said to the team. He ripped into their perimeter game and their energy level, saying to his guys, "You're just
That was
running
wide
through
open.
motions out there. There's no hustle or desire to chase them
I
off
just
the
saw the
three-point
I
line
just saw the
or to try to
feedback.
get open looks from
It
deep
said
in the
wide
area."
open.
Guys,
I
All
just
right,
saw the
officiated
feedback.
out.
It was open.
The Kings call timeout.
And jacking up a three with Bailey's not jacking up a three. He the best shooter in the game.
Koulibaly fires. Rebounded by Antetokounmpo.
No!
Mid-range, you like to see that
Why are
one
you
go down.
way down there?
No one near him. And he gets the jumper to fall.
He wants the ball. Has a
You're the
flair for
fucking point
dramatic.
guard. What the hell are you
Phased
doing?
in big situations.
And he drives in. Oh, Giannis, a rim rocker.
When it comes to stuffing the stat sheet, Antetokounmpo does it very well in just about every category. But his greatest strength is he's a dominant scorer.
Outside Koulibaly. And so the ball out of bounds. Antetokounmpo touched it last.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner. Secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a team like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Here's Red. Clock at 4. Stolen by Koulibaly. Here's Harper. .41 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Now Koulibaly. Shot clock at 5. Yes, sir, with the 3.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Giannis. Oh, the long ball, no good. Here's Harper. So the Kings win it.
Big again.
They played the villain tonight.
I think the season series is tied up now. Hey. My nigga Hova. Yeah, he's the ugliest nigga in the league. I purposely made him that way. Right. My guy's uglier. No, you know what? Dasunmu is the ugliest nigga in the game. Yeah. Oh, you ain't see much of him. Save him. He was that nigga that hit that 3. Yeah. I did. Couple minutes. Went out there and hit a 3. Yeah, him and Newell, both of them, both. Yeah, that nigga is somebody I'm saving. Right. Yeah, that was him. Yeah, he made an appearance. Cause I want him to be a second thought. I don't need that nigga that had no sweatband on and braids and shit. You already know what's up. Yeah. Yo, let's throw that shit out and run it back. I'll throw mine out. I'll throw mine out. I didn't. The game wasn't long enough for me to do what I needed to do. Yeah, I'll do that. Well, let me check the stats on that game first. Let me see what they looking like. Giannis had 28, 14, 5 assists versus you in that game. Game was already lost by that point. It's Cooper Flag. That's why he's gone. If I had a 7th trade, Cooper Flag would be up out of here right now. It'd be the niggas that's guarding him. They dictate whether or not he can take his shots. Yeah, he's not a great shooter. All he can do is get to the basket. So if he can't get to the basket, if he can't get past your niggas, then yeah, I shot 5. This game does what it does. Nah. One of them shits was good. But Giannis shooting threes as a center is the reason why I brought in the other nigga to shoot threes as a center. Giannis shouldn't have played as much as he did in that game, and neither should have Hova. Neither one of them niggas. I was trying to see how them niggas would match up versus you. So I'm gonna play the real niggas. Yeah, Cooper Flag. Escobar was 0 for 9. Yeah, I can throw this shit out. You ready to play? I'm trading. What's his name? No, let me tell you. Let me tell you what I'm gonna do. First of all, my center's gonna be 96 overall, so I expect a huge jump for him. Probably up to like 80 something, 84, 85, with some decent rebounding ability come progression. But I'm trading Cooper Flag for either Gil or the rookie that just comes out that you and John was fighting over. If if it wasn't for Giannis, we wouldn't have had no rebounds. I, yeah, it won't let me. Yeah, it won't let me. I had niggas on the team that could rebound for that reason, and I traded them for niggas that could shoot, cause I need shooters. Nobody, it don't matter who I bring in, they're not getting rebounds over John, which is why I traded the nigga I got to rebound away. Versus you, it's different. Man, I'm not cutting Mitch. I think we should be able to pay. I think we should be able to pay a first round pick anytime we want to trade, do an additional trade. think we should be able to make that decision. What? The computer? Yeah, draft them and release, and let the computer sign, or just draft the worst player available. Yeah, well, I don't like just not trading. I can't do what I want to do, but it's what it is. I am, but there's one position I don't have filled right now. That's what, yo, if you look through the transactions, that's exactly what I did. Signed Capella, I signed Drummond, I signed a couple other niggas. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you why though. Because I played John. No, because I played John. They were too slow and they couldn't rebound over Holmgren and whoever he had at center. They just weren't good enough. So it was a waste. So rather than try to out rebound, what I noticed is that if I have them niggas at the 3 point line, John's not guarding that shit. So if I find a 3 point shooting center, he's gonna score. So that's why I went and did that. Versus your team, your centers are not much better than mine. It's a toss up for rebounds. You just saw it. You just saw it. The rebounding stats were pretty even. Mm-hmm. Giannis, 28 points, 14 rebounds, 5 assists. He played center. And then Hova, who was 69 overall. I'm gonna play my real center this game, and then we'll see. Yeah, I'm gonna play my real center in this game. Like I said, I wanted to see what Hova did. There's no elite rebounders left that can match up versus Holmgren, and that's what I'm worried about. Not did you out rebound him though? You out rebounded him. Plus I have Escobar. He's gonna be pretty good rebounder next year. We don't have no more games. Surprised you ain't just take the day off tomorrow. Mm-mm. Let me know before you unpause it. All right, go ahead. All right, you ready?
Thanks for joining us on a picture-perfect Sunday night for some NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Hornets team. Here's Newell. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two.
You and John, y'all niggas just circle triangle. I mean, trigger triangle. As fast as I can, triangle.
Is there a bit of bragging rights on the line?
You know, maybe not.
Every play, John is fouling. Every time. This shit is ridiculous.
Absolutely use this game as evidence when they argue why their guy is the best.
Pass to Queen. The fader. Off the left rim and out. Here's Flag. Going inside. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Here's Queen. Here's Thompson. Banked it in off the glass.
Well, this is a big part of his game, creating offense for his team off the glass.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the head coach for Sacramento gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We talked about their defensive game plan for Giannis, and he told me the best way to guard Giannis is to keep him out of the paint and force him to be a jump shooter. The only problem is no one's figured out how to do that consistently. Giannis always seems to find a way to impose his will. Back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie. And down it goes. 2 points.
You know the coaches hated that shot, but guess what? Some of them go in.
Pass to Red. Here's Bailey. Shoots over Thompson. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Queen misses. Here in the first quarter, with about 2 minutes gone by. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 6. Inside. Stolen by Coulibaly. Here's Harper. It's intercepted. Got a piece of it. Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Pass to Stockton. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
Boy, maybe nothing more important than what just happened. Protecting the rim without fouling.
Here's Red. They look to to score consistently, averaging around 13 and a half a game. And Sacramento making a change here.
Substitution for your Kings.
On defense, Sacramento. They trail by 1. Again, the miss by the Hornets. Here's Stockton. Blocked. Over to the wing. Shoots. Red can't get it to go.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Here's Dunn. And off there. He misses his first shot of the night. Here's Charlotte. Antetokounmpo inside. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. Pass to Stockton. Out left to the wing. Here's Ware. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Here's Red. No points so far. And 1:01 left in the first quarter. To the middle. To snap the cold streak. And it's good on the lay-in.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Pass to Bailey.
It was
And here is
get this
Antetokounmpo.
shit to Giannis,
Ware
bro.
covers. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Flag outside. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. It's blocked. This one for 3. The shot comes out. To the inside. Here's Stockton. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Kings ahead. They lead by 3. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a quick gander here at the hustle stats for the Kings.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
It was. That was a bitch ass
That's
move.
exactly how you have to defend them on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
There's the triple. Rebound by Sacramento. Has to Ware. Here's Harper. Dosunmu outside. And here's Ware. 4-3. Nails it from 3. Ware's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. One thing people notice about Dylan Harper, he loves to get going downhill.
Yeah, he delights in bullying his way through a defense, using a blend of speed and size.
Yo,
to
you
get to
shut
where
up while I
he
shoot
wants to
my shot. Damn.
go. And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Dosunmu uses the glass on the layup. Dosunmu's got his first points of the game.
And they're trending in the right direction after a rough first quarter from the field.
Launches it. He drops it from range.
The Kings
Now, this is a guy who wants to score, so don't let him catch a rhythm.
And Sacramento calls their first time out of the game. The
Game's
Hornets
too
making
short.
a switch here. Here's Harper doing damage on offense. He's averaging about 29 and a half a game. From deep. And Dosunmu with the 3. Dosunmu's got 5 points in the quarter.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game. Yeah, there is an art to working for the best shot available, and that right there is it.
Here's Harper. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
When you need to double clutch to get the shot off, you know the probability is low.
Pass to Stone. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Harper. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Hornets trail by 6. Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up. Well, Grant, we know teams are hunting triples like never before. What's the line before you get a little 3 happy, though?
Well, B.A., I don't care how well you're shooting it. If you have an opportunity to get to the rim, you have to take it.
Well, big man that makes their free throws. Bravo.
Back to Tsumu. Pass to Keita. Oh, got a piece of it.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Substituting on the court.
The Kings lead by 4. Outside Koulibaly. Sacramento passing it around. Here's Stockton. Back to Koulibaly. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. And the basket by Queen.
Bang, bang. Doesn't get much simpler than that.
Hornets trail by 6. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. And the layup is good off the glass.
Assisted by
Oh, beautiful pass. My goodness.
And so here's Sacramento. Looking ahead, they've got the Mavericks coming to town for their next one. And that'll put them halfway through a 3-game homestand. Here's Stockton. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
defensive foul.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Pass to Bailey. To the left side wing. The baseline J is on the way. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
You know, just what they were looking for right there. That's not a shot he's going to miss.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Sacramento shooting their second and third shots at the line here. And timeout called by Charles Lee. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And he makes a first. He's perfect from the line this time.
Well, this is what we've come to expect from him, right? Excellence at the foul line.
Hornets trail by 7. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Flag. From deep. Sinks it. What range from downtown. Flag's got 5.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Dunn outside. Shoots over Bailey. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Sacramento on top, leading by 4. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Sacramento leading by 4. Right wing. Pass to Stockton. The 17-footer. Rebounded by Bailey.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected and great timing on the contest.
Newell can't get it to go.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
And that one's good. Koulibaly.
and just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
That's how you stay connected to a shooter, was right in his jersey.
Harper. And it's Flagg with a rebound. Hornets trail by 6. Grant, looking at Cooper Flagg, his versatility is what makes him such a highly touted prospect.
Yeah, B.A. Cooper can do a little of everything offensively. He also covers a lot of ground defensively at 6'9". And on top of his balanced skill set, his intangibles are just elite.
And that one's good. Coulibaly.
Well, Coulibaly has got to be more consistent from deep, but boy, he is not shy on that one.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, B.A. Giannis Antetokounmpo talked about what keeps him going. He said the most important thing is to stay humble. At the end of the day, I realized that I wasn't supposed to be here. I'm just happy, and I always want to be better and do better for my team. And that's what gives me joy. Back to you guys.
You got to respect that mindset. Allie, we appreciate the report. Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's been a big scorer for this offense, averaging around 20 points a game.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Here's Coulibaly. It's a three-point game. Pass to Queen. Back to Coulibaly. The three from Thompson. Rebounded by Bailey. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Flagg. 5 points in the game. It's deflected. To the paint. The steal. Pass to Red. Duell. Good.
Offensive rebounding, a big part of the game right now. Teams love to send extras to the glass.
Timeout call. Sacramento. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. The Kings leading. Pass to Dunn.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Back to Tsumu. Here's Harper. The three ball. Sacramento again missing.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
For the lead. Fires in the triple. He has 7.
This is the value of having those stretch bigs. Very hard to contest that jumper.
And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Pass to Flagg. And again, it's Charlotte converting.
They're fortunate to be leading after shooting below 40% in the first half.
And here's Ware. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. Ware's got his second basket on the night. Here's Red. Yet to see a basket. Over to the left wing. Here's Flagg outside. And the Hornets, another three.
Well, obviously, the defense has not been great this half, and you've got to be able to address this quickly.
Tsumu outside. Fires the three. And it's Flagg with a rebound.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Out to the wing. Pass to Red. 6 on the shot clock. And Charlotte, another three.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that too.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And so it's Charlotte with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And their defense has 3:10 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Charlotte leading by 6. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Lets it go from deep. Drains the triple.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Dosunmu outside. Outside Koulibaly. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
My goodness, you see the elite athleticism of Bilal Koulibaly with a little sauce.
And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his first foul of the game.
That was a bitch move.
And just a great job
Fuck
of
out
getting
the
there
way.
first and absorbing the contact.
Kings trail by 7. Pass to Ware. Now here's Thompson. Back to Ware. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here's Flag. And he caps off the break with a monster slam.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
The Kings call timeout. And Charlotte making a change here. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey guys, well, I was able to listen in on the Sacramento head coach talking to his team. He did his best to light a fire under them, saying, we have to fight. Now is the moment. We have to come out of this deficit and swing it. Guys?
Thank you for that, Allie.
This is why Koulibaly's coaches and teammates encourage him to be assertive, especially operating off the catch.
Antetokounmpo can't connect.
Boy, he couldn't have asked for a better look. That's tough to take.
Pass to Queen. Dosunmu outside. Driving in. Koulibaly on the wing. On the break. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him.
The Kings making a switch here. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Puts up the tray. No good.
Sometimes it's just not your night. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Thompson goes in.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. Now Antetokounmpo. Oh, it's off target.
Boy, that's the kind of contest you need to force the miss.
And they go to the intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substituting on the court.
Here's Harper. Just 5 to shoot. The 17-footer. Oh, he cannot hit. Hornets leading by 4. Here's Red.
Hey, you can't block it. Sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Damn it.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he can't make the second free throw either. Missed them both. Thompson scanning the floor. .124 left in the fourth quarter. Oh, the long ball, no good.
If you're trying to make a comeback, that is the kind of shot that doesn't help.
Here's Newell. Pass from downtown.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
The Kings call timeout.
Substituting on the court.
Here's Harper. Fires the three. Bailey pulls it down. 55 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. He takes it in. Oh, no good on the dunk. And the Kings call time here. 43 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter.
Kings fans, those were your Sacramento
43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Thompson outside. It's stolen away. And it's the Hornets on the break. Wide open look. Counted.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game. Knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
Charlotte foul. Red. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Oh, the first of two, no good. A heartbreaker.
Thompson.
And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time. Puts it up from 12. From deep three-point land. That misses.
Game.
And so it's Charlotte winning this one.
There's no buts.
Exceptional
I
effort on the
played.
road. They were
I
ready,
played my
they
my
were
players that I said I was gonna play.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
And that about wraps it up.
Yeah, well. It ain't. I'll be switching up. I'll be switching up my shit. Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes you gotta switch it up in order to be able to score them points to get back in the game. I still had Giannis in there. I didn't have shooters everywhere. Yeah. Once he's yeah, and he was missing layups and shit. Yeah, I saw that. I was looking for who to cover. That couldn't shoot, and nobody was out there. I was like, guess I'll just pick this nigga. That you already know. You can't cross red. It's not. You can't do nothing with red. Nah, he wasn't. He was torturing the nigga that was in there when red wasn't. Nah. I wish you. I could record. I could just look at it.